This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This DC Channel Guns. Coming to another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. Want to appreciate all the good information. Appreciate y'all for coming to the video. Appreciate all the support and love. Appreciate everything that y'all do for the 2A community. Like I said before, y'all the star people. I'm just a messenger, just the average citizen trying to uphold the Constitution, defend the Second Amendment. No fame, no glory over here, people. So I want to get you out of the headlines and get you to some truth that is going on in the 2A community. Some things that, you know, a lot of stuff is not being covered. Things that is flying under the radar and everything. So with that said, I'm talking about right now, data is showing that gun purchases are still climbing, people. I'm talking about people are still coming off the fence. I'm talking about everybody haven't came off the fence yet, but people are still coming off the fence. Now, as we get closer to this election, I think that, you know, it's gonna get rocky, people. It's gonna get a little rocky and stuff like that. Don't believe the polls and stuff. Don't pay no attention to polls and stuff. They just try to discourage you from going out and preserving the Second Amendment. So with that said, this video, we're going to talk about when it comes to background checks, people. I'm talking about the background checks. It's like it's the heart and soul of gun owners, because, you know, this is a system that has been put in place for us to use to get a gun. I'm talking about it's the heart. I'm talking about you can't live without the heart. So right now we have the federal background, federal background check system. Now, which is the NICS that a lot of us know about. But one thing that a lot of people's not talking about is that system is being manipulated by a lot of states in this country. And that is causing a lot of delays and stuff. You got the secondary system in a lot of these states have been shut down. So a lot of these states have been sued because of their background check. And, you know, I've been pretty much nipping at the heels of this background check system. Because, you know, we got waiting periods and stuff that these states have put forth that would solve gun violence and stuff like that, and it's not working. That system don't work. It only works against law-abiding citizens. I'm talking about, so for someone who obey the law, that system worked perfectly. But for criminals, that system don't affect them none. Zero, people, 0%. It affect gun owners 100%. So when it comes to the federal background check system, I'm talking about you got states that, you know, they're being sued because, for one, they are playing with this system. They're manipulating it. And so what I'm saying is, if you have a 7-10 day waiting period or whatever in your state, or a 3-day waiting period, and, you know, the NICS background check system on average should take 5 minutes to do a background check, people. It don't take all day to do this background check. I'm talking about for now, it's taking all day because you have so many people are doing it. You know, the system's being overloaded and everything. But on the average, it takes like probably 15 minutes, people. 30 at the most. And, you know, a lot of these states who have waiting periods, they're not doing the background check. If you go and fill out the application and do a background check, they have to wait whatever them waiting periods are. They got to wait 3 days, 7 days, 10 days, whatever it is. Then on that last day of the waiting period, then they perform the background check. And then you got to wait some more. And so this is what's going on. This is the scheme that is going on. And a lot of people didn't understand how these background checks. And I'm seeing many reports on this. It's a lot of conflicting reports how these things work. And you got a lot of states complaining about, oh, they don't have enough staff and stuff to complete the background checks and all this kind of stuff. The NICS system only takes a good 30 minutes. I'm talking about now, as far as processing and stuff like that, I know some people have been waiting for a week. I'm talking about there's a lot of delays, 72 hours. In my state, there's been a lot of complaints about that. But on an average, I'm talking about, you know, if you got these states with these waiting periods and stuff in place, and they're waiting to the last day of the waiting period, then they do the background check and stuff. I'm talking about, you know, this is crazy. I'm talking about now some states, they complete the background check on the 10th day. I think that, you know, whatever the case may be, I guess you're allowed to get the form or whatever. But you have a lot of states are not even doing the background check until the last day of the waiting period. These are some of the complaints I'm seeing. And I see a lot of people leave comments and stuff about this. I'm talking about, you know, it's frustrating when you're trying to buy a farm. But some of these states are using it to their advantage to delay the system. And a lot of these people, you don't know what their mindset is that is doing this. They could be the opposition. You don't really know. I'm talking about they don't have your situation at hand. And so right now you got these lawsuits I know California got lawsuits. Many other states that got lawsuits about the background check system and everything. And, you know, they're pretty much their DOJ, you know, their Department of Justice in a lot of these states saying they're trying to, you know, get a better system and everything. We have a better system. It's just that they're trying to create this system to delay you from buying firearms, people. Because their intention is saying that, well, if you delaying guns and stuff like that, you're keeping gun crime and gun violence down. That is not the case, people. That is not the case. It is not working. That is not a solution, delaying lawful gun owners for purchasing firearms. Because, you know, in their mind, everyone who has a gun is dangerous. That's the way they're looking at it. So they're creating all these manipulative systems and stuff out there. And a lot of people don't talk about it. To me, there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to this stuff, because you really don't know what is going on behind the scenes when it comes to these 10-day waiting periods. And then you got some states of people are waiting up to 30 days. Forget your 10-day, your waiting period in your state. You got some states, they're waiting up to 30 days. That's how much the delay is. This delay is serious during this pandemic. You go in there and you need to get a situation, you in a situation, you need to protect yourself immediately. So, you know, this system is not helping people. That's why a lot of people are starting to understand that a lot of things they've been told about a lot of these laws and stuff that have been put in place for law-abiding citizens, it pretty much a lie. It's a lie. And they still keep manipulating this thing. Especially when you have the federal background check system, which is running strong, no problem whatsoever. But you have these states, they're putting all these little things in place to make it complicated. Along with your firearm permit, your firearm license or whatever that you're required, then that information, even more delayed, people. So we got to pay attention who we're voting for this election. Because all these things that I'm telling you about can get 100 times worse if we elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I'm just telling you that. They got enough stuff in place that you might not get a gun for probably, who knows, 2-3 months. Who knows? I'm talking about you might as well just apply for an NFA. I'm talking about apply for an NFA item. I'm talking about they probably take you, who knows, about 6 months to a year to get your gun with all these laws that they're putting in place, people. And they're doing this by design. And, you know, a lot of people is not going to tell you about all this kind of stuff. I'm talking about this is a serious topic when it comes to gun owners. I'm talking about your background check system is the heart, and they know that. I'm talking about that's the reason why you have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris pushing for, you know, they want to pretty much have, upgrade the background check system and everything, comprehensive background, all this stuff that they keep talking about on their website. They want to overload the system. They want to pretty much put a gap between you and you buying your gun. And the gap so far been getting wider and wider and wider and wider. We need to close that gap in, people. Because it's getting ridiculous when it comes to your background checks. Then they're changing forms and, you know, they want all this information and stuff like that. And then they're hassling the FFL dealers. They're hassling your gun shops and stuff like that. I'm talking about all these things that they're doing is to put delays in there. The delays are the key. And a lot of people don't focus on that. The key word is delay, people. Anything that they feel like can delay you from getting a gun or whatever, that is their goal. So we need to get out and vote, make sure we stop all these delays and all this discrepancy and stuff that's going on when it comes to your background check and stuff, people. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.